Hi everyone, so I'm going to be unboxing my Ipsy for January, so sorry for being so late. I did try and film earlier, and it was just a fail of a video for trying out a product, and it just really not working. Ooh, sorry. So trying again. So January 2022, this month and year, make time for things that make you smile, and it's happy vibes. So one of the items that I did try was from Ditto, and it is their fake mink lashes, as I try and put these back on and realize, oh god, I don't know what side is what, and I think I messed them up. So I think like the lashes are kind of cute, so I got Lovely and Angel. So Angel's a little bit more like a fuller lash, I feel. And I might have messed them up of what they are. I did try and use their magnetic liner that is nice and watery, but it does not work well. So I will be using my Glamnetic Deep Space eyeliner one, and I do love this that I got with my FabFitFun because I just find it so easy to put on. So forgive me as I look at the mirror. So I do feel with like the liner pen, felt tip marker is like the easiest for getting like a thin line. I found my Glamnetic like a liquid liner was drying up, but I tried to add like another brand, and it don't mix other eyeliners together, so it just dried it up completely into a gloop, just a gloopy ball. So that's like the hard part, is like they're a little bit more expensive. Some of these companies that you're like, oh, I want to stock up, they do kind of dry out faster than your normal eyeliners. Because I still have some liquid eyeliners that are like probably 10 years old or something like that, and you're like, oh, don't put that on your eye, and I'm like, I don't think I would, it's just in the drawer. So I do find with their, like, it's a thicker band, so I do feel like you have to a little massage it, stretched out, needs a little stretch to get on your eye. But like, I think the lashes are pretty. The band's just a little too big. They don't stick well. So definitely, like, I've gotten lashes from like Amazon for the magnetic lashes, and I think they still work nicely. I do think it's worth like get like a good liner. But I think from this brand, like, they're no for me. The band's a little too thick. They don't stick well. So, like, I don't want to be fearful of, like, oh, it's coming up off my eye. Oh, God. Something was poking me. Need to come off. Like, this is my next attempt at trying to get this to work. So, as cute as I think the lashes are, like, the band's just a little too thick and the magnets suck. Sorry. I really wanted to like you. And I really try hard to get you to work. And you just don't. So I tried not to have it so in, because it is a little prickly on the inside. So this add-on was a little bit of a bust. Like, I'll try the magnetic liner with like a different eyelash, like maybe like it's their magnetics that aren't the greatest. Might just have a dud product, but like Glamnetic Moxie Lash, like they're ones that work nicely, so I'd kind of stick to those. I was hoping the inside of the card would tell me the products, because I don't always remember, but it does kind of give you like a happy skin cheat sheet. So for AHAs, what they do, hyaluronic acid, caffeine, your BHAs, how long it takes things to work. So a nice little sheet there. So I do appreciate that, of like, hey, skincare, when are you going to see results? Because some things, like, I do think, like if I'm using an exfoliant, I want to see like new fresh skin under it. If I'm using like a retinol cream, do I expect to be like, bam, here's some results? No. Sometimes I still think I do find them. So just going in to some of my add-on products. Oh, maybe I lied and just one of my, sorry, as I said before, adding like a liner to the Glamnetic one. I think I just had one that dried out because I stuck this with my other ones. So I was able to kind of bring it back to life by putting another liner with it. It's just not as magnetic. So I'd say I would probably mix the Dido one with my Glamnetic one. So it's just more magneticness all together, because I do find the liquid one does tend to get a little chunky. So going into more of my add-ons, I did add on from Kitsch Pro, their scalp exfoliator. So definitely for like $3 American, not really worth it. Like it bends like maybe $1. I could see this, but no. Or if you like maybe for traveling, because like you just are going to leave it there maybe, but I just feel like a little bit no. I wish like the bristles were a little bit better, because it does seem like they're just going to break off, because the handle does work really nice for how it is, of just like fitting in my fingers. So I do like that design element of it, but I don't think you should be paying more than $1 for this. So that was a little like I did use points to get brushes. So from Farah, it's the same brush, but like they look so different. Like a nice angle on this one, not so much, and they are the same brush. So you're just like, ooh, like this is the quality that I expect. This one's a little too fluffy and not angled enough. There's some hairs out of place that need a little trim, because like you can have just one bristle out of place and it makes a huge difference. So just trimming that away. You don't want to go too crazy, like they can be off a little bit, but like when you have one really sticking out. So still worthwhile to use 600 points to get that. I did order a brush, so the Sidekick Precise Shadow Brush, and this is from Bella Annette. Agent. You won't be able to see it. But again, like a nice brush. Always love a makeup brush, and Ipsy is really great for that. I did get a black tea peeling gel, so I think this one is one that's supposed to like have your dead skin kind of like peel up, so like pebble. I can't think of the word for it. And then from Honey Jart, their lip sleeping mask. So I do have like a product kind of on, but I do think it's a nice kind of like really gloopy. So if you find your lips getting dry, like those sleeping masks might be a little bit nice to try, but they're really overly like overly glossy, gloopy. So I do have from oh gosh, the Balm, and it fell out of its packaging, so that's not too good. The Bronzilla. So just going in with an angled brush. Getting some product on there. And then just add in this to my face. Again, getting some product. Some nice little bronzer, adding that warmth. So like bronzer and contour, like I have to like read up on some of that difference. Like I think your bronzer is supposed to kind of like add warmth to your face, where your contour might be a little bit more of that deeper shadow. But like realistically, I feel like it does the same thing. And then just add a little here. So I feel like a nice little warmth in that face. For some people it's giving them bone structure. For me it's trying to like pull out my bone structure that's underneath my blub blub. Ugh. But I like it. I think it adds nice warmth. So those were my add-ons. Going in to the products that I received is from the Balm. I did get their blush. So this is It's a Date. So a nice little blush there. Going in more with a fluffy brush. I find it hard where they say like have your blush kind of go back more. Like I feel like I have like pretty prominent like cheekbones. I feel like it's just weird that I naturally will get like some redness there. So even when I do it back, I feel like it's always kind of naturally there. So some like makeup things might not work necessarily for just how your face is structured. So yes, they can say do it like one way or another, but play around, find what you like. That's why I'm just adding it very lightly. But I like the balm. I like their little packaging. From Tarte is I did get one of their shape tapes. So this gives you like I think 0.5 milliliters, and it is in their 12 neutral. I've gotten a sample from them before and it was 1 milliliter, so like they've even cut back on their sizes of things. And you're like, but like for how much I use, like I still have this from the ways ago that I got it. So it is a really, like, I do think Shape Tape is great. I've used it a bunch of times in my videos. From Lena Bardot is I got a fluffy brush, and it kind of has like this iridescent clearness. So very cute. Always happy for blushes. And then I did choose to get the Honey Jart lip sleeping mask. I'm kind of like, oh, like having this as like the free item you get if you spend $25 as one of the items that's already in your bag. You're like, that's kind of meh. I will say like how they've added, increased their prices and kind of didn't say anything, because I think a lot of the subscription companies are like doing a price increase that I am just like, their add-ons for February were $3.50, and like I think at one point they were $2, so I didn't even notice the $3 increase. I was like, now you're gonna kind of getting up there for like deluxe samples. That's maybe not as worthwhile. But from Belle on Arnett, I don't know how to say it at all. But a nail polish that is 8 free, so it's kind of like this purpley with sparkles. So a nice little normal brush. I'll strip to myself just on the counter. So it does apply nicely, like with like your 2 coats, adding a little sparkle, but like not really like sparkly, still kind of like nudish. So overall with Ipsy, like I've definitely cut down to like 1 bag, just because there's other subscriptions out there where you can get like full-size products, so they have to kind of look where they're going for like their deluxe sizes versus full sizes makes it not as worthwhile. And it's also hard with Ipsy being in Canada that like I don't get the full size options. Like I can't purchase that. They don't ship those to Canada, at least the last times I've kind of checked. So still kind of like it for trying different brands. I do think they just have to watch how high up they get, because like kind of like a $3.50 sample, I'm looking at now like $5 for a sample, like maybe not. So I might pull back on how many add-ons I get, just with like the price increase. It's not just like 50 cents for me, it's a little bit extra and more. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you have a great day.